Okay, so it is officially April 1st, and I am going to go pick up my Model Y that we purchased back on February 9th, I believe it was, and it had a paint defect, and I've made some follow-up videos on my channel, and I'll put those in the description, but basically, um, it got repaired last week, which was a few days after 6 weeks. It's like 6.5 weeks after going into service. Because we actually put it in service. I don't remember what the date was, but it was sometime after. Or no, I think that was actually February 9th. We bought the car back in January, the end of January, mid-January. But the car was back from the body shop after 5.5 weeks. The body shop called me. They took it into their detailing area and just went to go double check that everything was done properly. And they said that the body shop actually messed up and they fixed the issue that was there, but they actually created some more damage by having debris in the clear where it was being painted. And I didn't see a picture of this, but they said that it looked pretty bad and that they'd have to go back to the body shop. And then they kind of mentioned to me that you know, the body shop would fix it as quick as possible. And I think this was March 28th that I was supposed to go pick this up. So it was Tuesday of this week. It is now Saturday. And so they got it back to the body shop by the next day. They did tell me they thought the body shop would turn it around quicker since it was kind of on their onus. I've been kind of keeping track of it. It went through the body shop yesterday. I never actually saw it go in the body shop. I'm thinking that they potentially buffed out the debris and not actually painted it. But it got yesterday on Friday. It went to Tesla pretty early, and they messaged me and said that everything looks good now. I hope that's the truth. So I'm going to go pick it up on Saturday, or I'm going to pick it up now, and we will take a look at the paint job, make sure that it's really done properly before I drive it back. Being without the car for that long, it's kind of tough. So we'll see what it looks like, and
let me show you something.
all right, got the car back, and I've looked it over already. It looks good. They did fix everything. It looks like a good paint job. So they even corrected the little splotchy spot that was beside that. So yeah, it was good. Interior, of course, is the same as it was when we got it, and still has that new car smell, obviously, which is awesome. And I think she's ready to go home. So we got the Model Y back. Let's take a quick look. I didn't get a chance to show you. I didn't really want to show it in the dealership there. But here you can kind of see there is no indication of any type of damage at all or paint issues. As a matter of fact, I cannot tell how far they had to blend this when they sprayed. I'm really, it's hard to see, and I don't know if you can see in this light or not, if the paint is properly matched. I think it is. I don't notice anything here. Like I said, they've pretty much taken out any issues. The paint is looking good. I know they had to blend to the back door. I just don't know where that stops. And so when we look at it here, yeah, I think it looks okay. So everything seems to be fixed. I don't hear the driver's side crinkle, but I am hearing a rattle now on the passenger side. That's just going to be part of it. But overall, 7 weeks later, almost 7 weeks later, we got our car back. Ooh, that's a long time. Just look at all these cars in service here. I mean, and the inside's full, all back there. I forgot how smooth this car drives. Holy moly. But, I mean, all these are service cars. You can see their service tags in them. Some new Model Ys, Model S's. We've got a bunch more cars here. They actually, from what I was told, they don't have quite as many. They've got a couple of pickups over there. And they've got all these cars parked this way and that way. But the other side of the lot is actually pretty empty, and that's because yesterday was the last day of the quarter, and they told me that they were in a push to get as many deliveries out as possible. So what you'll notice is that entire lot is almost empty, where they got all of their stuff out as much as possible. So real quick in conclusion to getting the Model Y back today. So Tesla did not, necessarily give me anything for free for having the car for extra amount of time and just the hassle of it all. They did offer to drive the car down to me, or not actually, just deliver it to me. I don't know how they were going to deliver it. So they did offer to do that. I declined, or I told them I would just drive up there. I'd rather me drive an electric car up there, pick up an electric car, than them bring a flatback that's ice that's going to drive all the way down here and waste all that gas. So I chose to drive up there. Also, I could look at it before I accepted it. And then the next thing is that they did fix the center seat, like we talked about. They did not fix the crunch, but I haven't heard it since then, so maybe it's not an issue. If it is, I have a solution I'm going to try. And other than that, they fixed everything. They did set up a mobile order, because they actually found another issue with some window sealing not being straight. It kind of was, it just wasn't flat. And I guess when they inspected the car, they thought it was an issue, and they went ahead and set up a mobile service visit so that they will come to either my house or my work, and they're going to fix that. So, if I come up with any other issues, I can tag them onto that, since they're already going to be coming down this way. So that's it. So I just wanted to say, kind of like with the Model 3, you got a couple of, or any Tesla, you got a couple of issues that you got to sort out at the beginning. But once you sort them out, even though that was very frustrating, really frustrating, the cars, once they're sorted out, they're great cars to own. They don't have issues. They don't have maintenance, so you don't have to really deal with Tesla service that much. So, that's why I highly recommend the car. It's just you do have a risk of having these issues. And if you do, you don't have to accept delivery if you don't want to go through that. Or you go through those pains at the very beginning. But then they're done, right? So, yeah, that's kind of the in conclusion of it. Like and subscribe. Comment if you got any questions or anything you want me to see of this video. I got a bunch of videos that are going to be coming out with this car involved going forward. And so subscribe so you know when those videos come out. Hit that little bell button so that it notifies you when I come out with a new video. And we'll see you on the next one.